So I'm going to show you how to recreate this logo, okay? So I'm just going to screenshot this to use this as a guide, and then I'm going to put it into a new document in Illustrator. So I created a new document. I want it to be letter, landscape view. Actually, it probably doesn't matter for this one. And then I'm going to import my photo. I can adjust the size if I want. And I'm gonna lock this layer. And I'm gonna create a new layer to work on top. Now, you'll notice that I have this letter G in the middle. So let's start with the letter G. And I'm gonna use my pen tool to recreate this letter G. Oops. Oh, so I have a fill, so it's starting to hide. I can reverse that fill. Let's make it just a blue color right now. And that looks like I went a little too far, so I'm gonna have to revert back a little bit. Oh, I just drew a straight line. Collapse those handles, draw a straight line. I'm gonna go about halfway on this inner. That was a little too much. I'm not getting that right curve, so I'm gonna bring it in a little bit more, shorten that line up. So it's about a third of the way down. And I'm almost at the end. When I'm at the end, I want to make sure I close that shape by connecting it to the beginning. Now I can come back in and adjust any of these so it's perfect. See how perfect you can be on this. Adjust the handles to adjust the curvature, or move the line with the anchor points. And then I have my G here, okay? Now, we have this circle in the background, this black circle. So I'm gonna use the shape tool for that. And I'm gonna use the circle option, and I'm going to hold my finger in this to draw a perfect circle. And then I can bring this over a little bit, and holding that, I can adjust the width, okay? Now, if I highlight both of these with my selection arrow, and I come above the big T to this object icon and hit make compound path, okay? What's gonna happen is if I reverse the fill, you'll notice that I have this G that's cut out of a circle, okay? If I didn't do that, what I would have is, oops. If I filled it in, okay, I have two separate shapes. So let's arrange this. Actually, let's, oh, the G is in front of the P, or G is in front of the circle. So if I filled in my circle here, sorry, if I took my G and I filled it with a color, okay, that will work. But what if I do, when I select these two and I make a compound path, if I have something underneath, it's going to look at this as not filled. So I have just this area in blue here filled, so you could see what's behind. And you could tell that right here where it says compound path. So that's a good way to kind of cut things out of other objects. Go ahead and give that a try.